Hello lovelies! So for this project I have a 6x12 Project Life insert. So I was wondering, do any of you use inserts in your Project Life album? So like I mentioned in my last PL video, I use 12x12 Project Life albums. So I do a mix of 12x12 pocket pages and 12x12 layouts, and I put them in my albums. Now, when I'm a big photo person, as we all are, but I don't like to skimp on my photos, and I also don't really like to do more than one double page per week. I find that as it is, I get about 4 albums to a year anyway. And yeah, so what I tend to do, if we go somewhere, like I'm doing a separate album for our cruise that we went on because, well, there's plenty of photos, and obviously for the boys when they were babies, they've got separate albums for that. So not for those things, but in general for our daily life, I tend to do one 12x12 double spread per week. So when we have things like Easter or birthdays or Mother's Day, I tend to have extra photos, and instead of taking up spaces in my 12x12 and missing out on other photos, I like to put a little insert in. Now, I don't have enough photos for a whole 12x12 page back and front, but I find I usually do have the perfect amount of photos for a 6x12 back to front. And that is how I like to scrap all those little special events that have a few extra photos. So I tend to have a fair few 6x12 inserts in here, especially, but like I said, birthdays, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Not Christmas. Christmas is a whole nother entity because I'm a big Christmas person. I do December daily every year, so I do have that. But yeah, so yeah, I don't usually do videos for my 6x12s because I don't know, I just find them to be smaller videos. But I wanted to show you, because I'm all about Project Life now. I'm really trying to get stuck into my Project Life, and my goal for 2021 is to share as much Project Life as I can. So I really did want to show you how I include an insert. So 6x12 is pretty much the only size insert I include. I'm not quite sure why. I do a 6x8 for my December daily every year, but everything else is 12x12 and goes in a 12x12 album. So yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know, I'm very strange. But yes, so 6x12 is my go-to insert. Do any of you tend to use inserts in your albums? What sizes do you do for your Project Life albums? I have done 12x12 since I started. I have not changed. It's my preferred size. I like the real estate. When it comes to layouts, I love doing 12x12 layouts. I struggle with any smaller size. I attempted to do an 8.5 by 11, I think it was, or maybe an 8.5 by 10, something like that for my niece's baby album. That didn't last. I got stuck into it, but now I have finally managed to convince my sister to let me go to a 12x12. And yeah, so yeah, 12x12 is just my go-to size. I love the size. I love doing layouts of that size. And, you know, it gives me lots of spaces for photos. But anyway, I haven't talked about any of my photos. So this was Easter 2020. And yeah, this was pictures of, so this is my niece and nephew. My sister sent this lovely little picture. This was my nephew's first Easter. And the picture in the middle there is what the Easter Bunny left my boys, which is pretty cool. On the other side was our cool little selfies with our Easter glasses, which was really cool. And the Easter egg hunt that the bunny always leaves out the front for the boys. They really get spoiled at Easter. I think they got movies, chocolate, and some colouring in books, which was fun. I think we all got a colouring in book because we love to colour in. And then down the bottom, this is a picture of my nephew. So it was my nephew's first Easter. And his version of chocolate for breakfast was a chocolate custard. So, yeah, don't worry, I gave his mum a whole heap of crap for that. I think he got a little suck of a chocolate egg. But yeah, so his version of chocolate for Easter was chocolate custard. But anyway, I'm also including on the left there, that was one of the things I found on Facebook that people were putting up, thanks to COVID, Easter Bunny exemptions and things like that. So that was pretty cool. I included that. That'll be good for the boys to look back on But it was also cool. I think my son was actually really worried if the Easter Bunny would be allowed in. So showing him that was, yeah, really helped soothe that, which was good. So I included that. And then, like I like to do, I'm putting my title straight on my photo because I love using up the negative space in my photos. And I'm adding a little banner to add some journaling. I really do, like, it's probably not perfect and acid free, but I scrap for the process. If it's not going to last 20, 30 years, that's okay with me. My boys will love looking at it while it does last. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you how I do include inserts and all those extra photos that we tend to have sometimes. So these are my two layouts side by side. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll be back real soon. Bye for now.